guys, and welcome! My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Reign of Winter, our Pathfinder 1st Edition adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing people, and who have just been broken. Why are you broken? Come back. Come back.
Michael broke.
I broke it. I did. Because Tim's not here, so I had to supplement it with myself.
Tim!
Oh, damn it. You know what I also
Mark
forget?
it down.
I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be really good. I'm trying to... Oh, it doesn't look like you're getting the exorcism kit. Oh, well. What a shame.
No.
I guess you'll have to go in without the means to defend yourself. But we completed a Tier 3 hype train and shattered some records. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed to Irrisen, Suliai, Kethra, and Ire, and Kethra again. Lots, and Suliai again. All the people. Guys, you are so wonderful. Thank you so much. Your support goes such a long way into making sure that I can create content and do stuff. Speaking of creating content, I forgot to do this because I'm trying to do this thing on Instagram now. So bear with me because I'm going to do this live now for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to go into my story. I'm going to go, hi guys, my name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and this is Dead Aussie Gamer's Instagram. I'm actually live right now. Because I forgot to do my Instagram post to promote the fact that I'm now live on twitch.tv with these wonderful and cool people. And look at these cool audiences that got me through a hype train already. Now, before we start every game like we're trying to do, we're trying to give little bits of advice. So I'm running a spooky Halloween adventure thing for the season in the cold environment. One thing you got to remember with the cold, it's not just about the frigid cold and how hypothermia and all this sort of survival stuff works, but the sense of isolation that comes from the cold is a magic tool for any aspiring GM. So if you can find a way to keep your characters feeling like they're alone, that they're isolated, build up that kind of fear and tension, then go for it because, man, you'd be missing out. Deserts, winterlands, all of them. Great for making the players feel alone, like no help will come. All right, done. There. Yes, thank you. I know who you are. Shut up. Oh my god. Jesus.
Recap number 2.
Oh, I'm an old man. Just do the thing I pointed at. Okay, it's done now. There you go. Hi guys. Yeah. So that's been my Daglern's Instagram. How are you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Feeling good? Proud of me? Good. I'm proud of me.
Yeah.
I think
Proud.
should learn to do these before the game. All right, but let's not tarry too much, guys. First of all, let's give a quick shout out and thank you to our sponsor for this train wreck. That is, of course, Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks you can see on stream. Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice in the background, which has our new affiliate code, which you guys can use to give a little bit of support back to the D Aussie Gamer, because that's me. It's me.
D Aussie.
A D Aussie Gamer. I'm D Aussie Gamer.
Now.
And, of course, Sirenscape for the wonderful tunes that you will absolutely be enjoying as we play today. Even Dag is like, this Dag guy talks too much. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm insufferable. All right. Next up, let's meet, of course, the stars of our shows. These wonderful Patreons who support my channel, help me keep the lights on, and continue to allow me to make and create these amazing and wonderful games. Guys, my Patreons, starting with none other than the one and the only Calindria, playing the role of Kyrie, our Rat Folk Slayer.
Yes, I play Kyrie, the Rat Folk Slayer.
Tell us a little bit about her. Let's ask.
No,
we always get to this point. We always get to this point where it's like, tell us about your character. It's almost like I've been doing this for what is effectively 40 weeks with some people, and it always comes down to, yes, I have a name. I'm going to mix this up now. What is Kyrie's favorite breakfast cereal?
Breakfast cereal?
Yep.
Yay, 20 questions.
Probably the granola nut.
The granola nut? Okay, fair enough. That's a respectable breakfast cereal. All right. Next up, of course, we have playing the role of Kichiro, the samurai kitsune, is none other than our dear friend Lucas, otherwise known as Mr. Gavin Art. Hello, good morning, good evening.
Hello, hello.
Now for you, if Kichiro were to see a elderly person walking through the streets, would they offer assistance to try and cross the road, or would they simply move on or cross the road indifferent to the plight of this elderly person?
He would absolutely offer assistance.
Yeah? Kichiro is a good boy?
Yes.
Very well. The goodest boy.
Honorable and all that, you know.
Yeah, okay. Okay, fair. Next on our roster of amazing adventurers, we have Falgorn, the Genasi teacher, aka also Scroll Wizard, played by our dear friend Kyle from Play Nerd Ally. Hello, Kyle.
Hello.
All right. Your question, Kyle, is a cat is caught up a tree. Do you go for aid, lend aid and try to climb up the tree, or pretend like the cat is not up the tree?
So I think first I would have to pull out my notebooks on the physics of climbing the tree and exactly how long a ladder I would need to get there, and then try to find out exactly where to find it. And by the time all that was done, then the cat would be
already
down.
already done the tree.
That checks out. Very well. I like it. Next up, of course, playing the role of the Goblin Tome Eater Grax is the Goblin Immersion Diversion, aka Neil. Hi, Neil. How you doing?
Hello. Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing well.
How are you?
All right. I'm gonna ask this because you eat books for a day-to-day thing. Is there a difference between the volume or the content of the books? Like, is more pages but larger words tastier, or is smaller words but a shorter book tastier?
I think a larger book would be tastier. Not because of the words, but mainly because of the thicker pages.
Thicker pages?
Yes.
That's good
The wax
to know
on the
it's the
paper
girth
tastes
of the
better.
book.
Yeah.
Very well. Okay, we'll accept this.
The wax.
Next up on our roster, of course, my dear friend Tim, playing the role of Cromwell.
Evening.
Hello, good evening. We're asking random questions. Now, if Cromwell
Yes, I
were
know.
to be killed
I like
and
this.
reborn using the reincarnation spell, what
Yes.
animal would they have preferred to be reincarnated as?
What animal would he prefer to be reincarnated as? Given the choice, I think octopus would be a good one.
An octopus? Is that because you're a monk with flurry of blows and being an octopus means you'd have 8 attacks?
I mean, come on, it's got to have the best flurry, right?
Well, I asked what Cromwell would want to turn into, not
He
what
can
Tim would want
create
to turn
whirlpools
into.
in He's just
But
spinning
sure,
in a
I mean, I
circle
guess
and
we
create
could
a
always
whirlpool.
go with as an Oread, of course, you know, being like kind of traditionally thick-skinned and stuff like that. The softest creature you could be. And it's like
Yeah,
kind of like how you've got
so
like wavy
for
hair.
Cromwell,
you
it's
want
like
to
the
have straight
opposite.
hair. You know, I get it. I
It's
get
kind of earth-based, hard skin, but so it would go totally opposite to water-based, but still, you know, amphibious, kind of a little bit amorphous, which is
it. What do you mean
Yeah.
still amphibious? Is Cromwell amphibious?
Is Cromwell amphibious?
no, I didn't say still.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you did. I thought you said I'd still be amphibious.
Maybe I did, but I meant the octopus is still amphibious,
Oh, right. Okay, yep.
and that
Okay.
they haven't recently become not amphibious.
Mm. There we go. Beautiful.
Well, I mean, you know, monks can pretty much go anywhere without breathing, so he's basically amphibious.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Uh,
And last but not least, playing the role of Mistwin, the oracle cursed by many gods, twice cursed, in fact, is our dear friend Marcus, the GM. Hello, Marcus.
Oh,
Now, your question is a nice and simple one. How long do you expect to be wandering around in the wilderness, uncomfortable, cold, on the verge of death?
until Mistwin dies.
Until what?
Until Mistwin dies.
Until Mistwin dies. That's it. This is just your life from now on.
frostbite.
This is just.
This is just, yeah,
this
until
is
I die, this is
just-
just my
I-
life now. Very well.
I don't see Mistwin surviving. I've got a bad feeling.
Sure. Not
My
a
bad
problem.
luck keeps me alive. Why?
All right. So, guys, the last person I'd like to thank for the stream is, of course, our lovely audience. Not only have they donated a bunch of already amazing contributions through subscriptions and bits and the like, which always go a massive way to helping us out, there are a number of ways for you to interact with the game as we play that'll also continue to help us, either through the channel points that we have, where you can offer a variety of different rewards, or if you want to, you can donate to actually influence the game and cause some mischief on the stream itself. For $5, you can grant my players hero points, which you can see on stream there, these little red markers. As you can see, I have a lack of them, but there are also jinx points, which I can use to mess with my party. They can be used to roll with advantage, disadvantage, to petition the GM for stuff, or to stave off killing blows. For $10, I will go through a deck of random plot twist events. I will draw 3 of them, you will select one, and it will immediately occur, twisting the story in wild and wacky ways. For $20, you can grant someone a natural 20. The coveted nat 20 not only goes to my players, but also to me if you decide. For $50, you can also give the players a magic item of your choosing, or alternatively, you can give me a boss buff to boost a boss encounter and make it even more difficult, but instead offer a boon to my players. And lastly, we have the secret menu item. The secret menu item is $100, and it comes with a very strong effect. And the strong effect for this one is that the one member of the group will end up possessed by the spirit lurking inside this maze of ice. So that is our donation tip. Schoolie just donating the $30. Thank you so much. What do we have? A do it counts. You won't. Nice. All right. Schoolie, let us know where you would like to spend your well received funds, and they will be placed toot sweet where you would like it. All right. I think that's everything. So.
Yeah.
With no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we return once again to the realms frozen in ice. The Talden countryside in the heat of summer, no more. Instead, dark, rolling and looming clouds rain down small motes of frozen ice that dance across the wind and cover the entire land in a blanket of sleet and snow. Our heroes journey from the Cinderfang Academy on their very first adventure, hoping to prove themselves once and for all to truly be the heroes they know they were destined to. With Falgon, their mentor, in their accompaniment, they have already encountered a few dangers that this place has had to offer. But the further that they get away from the town of Heldren, the more they realize that maybe this is a task far greater than a mere group of inexperienced adventurers. They have learnt of the fairy creatures that lurk within the woods, who have started to come through what seems to have been a gate of some kind. They've also learnt that a massive creature guards said gate, who has managed to work with and manipulate the Rokar Raiders, a group of bandits that had resided in a small hunting lodge, which now rests under an avalanche of snow. Following the paths set before you, thanks to the Wayward Words from last week, our heroes managed to find the pathway leading towards the gate. You have now encountered a strange sight. An icy labyrinth of giant, almost glass-like ice. These statues that line themselves irregularly in front of you create a winding path that is covered in a shrouded mist. As our heroes attempt to press forward, they hear the soft sound of a child's giggling. Please let it be known that for this stream we are giving ourselves the M rating, as it will have horror themes. And with that,
I gotta go.
all right.
Oh my gosh! So we keep done.
With that,
The man who jumped into Strahd's armor has to go.
that's true. All right, we are going to commence.
Ugh.
The scene is yours, as you have seen this small girl dressed in white zip between these large pillars of ice.
Isn't she cold?
Is she? Does she look like a girl, or does she look like she's a ghost?
You only caught her for a fleeting glimpse.
Okay, all right.
But she is definitely not dressed for the cold.
Yeah, I was gonna Grax just says like, isn't she cold?
All right.
Valgor definitely would be looking at this like as a teacher, like, oh my, are you all right? Is everything all right over there? You've got this child lost in this maze. What's going on?
You call out,
What?
and all you hear, please, please don't keep me here. It's so cold. I miss my mom.
Does she have a-
Go
Kyria?
ahead.
Does she have a peculiar scent or no scent at all?
Make a perception check.
All right. As soon as I can open it. There we go.
Also, Skuliai, thank you for the natural 20 for Kichiro and the hero point for both Falgorn and Cromwell.
Thank
Alright.
you.
With a 20, unfortunately, as you raise your nose to the air, your whiskers twitch. It's hard to smell things. But you think maybe the smell of, like, wood? Like, kind of like saturated, you know, kind of that old wood rot kind of smell lingers in the air here.
How high do
I'm
the
gonna-
walls look?
These aren't walls, these are simply large, very glassy pillars. You can kind of see through them, but if you've ever looked through like large sheets of glass, there's kind of like a distortion in the image. You can't see clearly through it. And this is kind of where you've seen this little girl in the white dress. You've seen her kind of walk between them clearly, but then kind of distort and disappear behind these pillars.
I'm gonna grab everyone and be like, okay, all right, let's huddle up. We're gonna do a little planning. I think would be good. Here, this seems strange, little odd, and it is very cold. So, if you don't mind, I'd like to try a new spell that I've been working on. I promise nothing horrific will happen. Will everyone sort of like huddle up, or are certain people going to sort of stay away?
Well, let's go this way. Does
why would
anyone
you have
not
to
huddle up?
promise that nothing horrific would happen?
Very bold
Yeah,
promise.
I will. I'll probably stand in between everyone since I'm the shortest. Well, me and Kyria are pretty short, so maybe.
Yeah, I think I'm surprisingly taller than you.
Oh, okay. Actually, I'm curious.
All right.
I am 3'6".
Hold on.
All
I'm
right,
4
look,
feet.
look, you can put your measuring tapes away, okay? You're both short ass. Okay? You get in the middle.
I'll stand in the middle, yeah.
I would say I would specifically be on the outside. So
Oh, you want to be on the outside? Sure.
yeah, easier to escape that way.
I'll
I
be in the
think
middle.
this one would be more up on the front line there with.
That way, also, if anyone gets
yeah,
hurt, I
right,
can
okay.
just kind of reach out and heal them. So.
Could you load the map for me, please?
How dare you? There you go.
I am. So as everybody approaches, I'm going to pull out a sheet of paper and I'm going to draw like very poorly, like a little campfire on it, and then I'm going to rip that paper up into tiny little pieces, and you see me just sort of, and all these little pieces start swirling around to everyone as I cast Endure Elements Communable.
Ooh.
All right.
So each person gets 4 hours
Very nice.
of Endure Elements.
All right. You feel yourselves warms from the inside. The ice no longer bites at you from the cold snow.
All right. So what's the plan then? Do we go in, try to see where she went, or? But did you hear that?
As soon as Mistwin hears that, he's just immediately going to unsheath his fancy schmancy kopesh that he got from that trader a while back.
Sure.
A little panicked.
Listen again. Grab my ears and point them in as I'm trying to pinpoint a sound. I'm trying to hear it again.
There is no pinpointing the sound.
Oh, okay. I mean, he does it anyway. He's just like, oh. Ah, dang it.
I'd like to send out some dancing lights into that area to see if any of the light bends in different ways around certain of these pillars.
Sure, not a problem. What color is your light?
For these purposes, I'm going to make my light green, so that it will show off really well against the light.
That's a bit too big. Let's try that.
Oh.
Night vision.
Cracks, you're invisible.
Everyone's visible on my screen.
There we go. Much better.
Yes, so I'd love to do, so I wanted to do the 4 version one so I could sort of move them together and away from each other to check the refraction of the various things.
Sure. We're going to use this one just because I only have one hand, so, you know, that's what we get. But yes, as you move them through, it seems as though the light seems to shift and dance between the ice that you create. If anything, it makes it more confusing as the lights create different reflections from different angles and the shadows begin to dance across the floors. Every now and then, once again, you hear the sound of these pitter-patter of feet. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. I never meant to call you names.
You didn't call us any names. Just come to us. We'll help you.
That doesn't sound good.
Right. Are there any spots between them where like the light does something different than the rest of them, or is it all just sort of uniform?
That's pretty uniform, yeah.
Well, I suppose there's nothing for it but to go through, then see if there's any way we can help this poor child. Is there anyone want to go first?
Hey, I'll do it.
I got a question about
Sure.
holding spells. Is it like 5e where like is there a time limit for how long you can hold the cast of a spell?
Usually there's a duration. Otherwise, like it'll say concentration up to 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, because this one's just a one action casting.
Oh, then it's instantaneous, so it'll go and then disappear.
So Grax kind of runs out from the circle.
Sure.
And he volunteers to go out, and he starts running towards the maze and kind of stands in the front.
All right. As you run towards the maze, you hear another voice whispering almost as if it was standing right behind you, Grax. The breath, icy cold, twinges and causes the hair on the back of your neck to stand up. I don't want your stupid doll. I want to go home. Take me back.
I'll take you back. Just come here.
You turn and you see nothing behind you.
Just looking at the group as I turned around.
About footprints. Is this thing leaving any footprints? This
Nope.
girl?
There are no footprints.
Then I'm gonna head out onto the ice, in between a different set of the pillars. So like maybe like over here to see if I can see anything going on. I'm gonna try to stay within the light of the dancing lights.
All right.
Mission 2 will move to there.
All right. Once again, you hear.
I would say Kyrie is going to try to stay in shadow as much as she can.
Not a problem.
She don't do light.
Kichiro?
Ichiro's going to grip the handle of his sword tightly. He's not gonna unsheath it yet, and he's just gonna kind of shake his head and say, kind of to himself or anybody that's in the immediate vicinity, "This is a very bad idea."
Is there a way we can just avoid this altogether, or is this like the only path?
Follow the only road. Follow the only road.
The only road. Follow the only road.
Cromwell, what about yourself?
This is pretty weird. I'm just going to try and go straight down the middle.
Okay. I have to get away. You should run too before they see you.
Before who sees us? And then I'm gonna just
coming
kind of
from
duck
next
down.
to Kyrie.
Oh, okay.
All right. As you proceed inwards, you all can see what looks to be a small child in despair and terror. Her face breaking and cracking like porcelain, landing in the snow and turning into snow itself. The skull and bits of desiccated corpse from underneath the porcelain as it cracks reveals itself, and her last words chill you as her last remaining eye fixes firmly to you. Stay away, lest this terrible fate befall you all. And with that, the porcelain cracks and crumbles again. She rejoins the ice and blows in the wind.
That's ominous, I suppose. But we've got to get somewhere. Through here, I suppose, is the way to do it. Let's go in pairs in case something terrible awaits us. Only two will have that befall them, and the rest of us can help.
You are a terrible teacher.
Yes, if we go in pairs, we won't die alone. Great idea.
Yeah.
Or
Well, that way, if we're in a giant group, if there's some sort of crazy trap that will be sprung, we'll all be stuck in that trap.
well, then by your logic, Falgorn, it would be best if you were dead. You are the teacher, after all.
The arguing and bickering.
I'm sorry, did you just say that it would be best if I was dead?
The arguing and bickering
No.
happens for about 10 minutes before eventually you start to ease your way through, realizing that the supernatural effects here are long since subsided. It seems as though this child's intention was not to hinder you, but to issue a dire warning of what is ahead. As you make your way past boulder after boulder, you eventually come to what looks to be a small hill made of ice that leads upwards to a strange hut, one you had never seen before. Not just here, but anywhere. The small hut stands upon 4 legs, each carved from a tree trunk. If you didn't know any better, you would say that the trees themselves grew from the ground and into the hut itself within 4 single pieces. Each of the gnarled roots at the base of these stilted legs resembles the toe of a giant chicken. The hut's construction is of heavy logs with a patchwork roof of shaved bark shingles. Inside the hut's open doorway, you can see darkness and a single chair in the center of the room.
Rex, you should go see what that is.
Please feel free to move your characters up, by the way.
I'll go check it out. Okay.
This will approach with Rex.
Right.
Can I do a detect magic on this too? Like, I just want to see how powerful, because this is obviously something. So I want to see how powerful this magical aura is.
So you detect multiple magical auras coming from within the hut, but one of these magical auras is infinitely powerful. It seems like one of the relics you've known to be hidden deep below the libraries of the Cinderfang Academy. This is the kind of level of power this magic item has.
Okay, I'd like to keep it going for enough rounds to try to differentiate between them.
It is a divination spell, but you have no idea what type of spell it may be. It is definitely a high level and high powerful spell performed by a caster of equal strength.
I do believe we might be dealing with someone of astonishing power. There's several auras, but the one that seems to be the most potent is a divination spell of some kind. I don't know who's working it or what's happening, but do be careful.
So don't go in.
I too have detect magic the same way he does. Could I?
You will learn nothing new.
It says for 3 rounds.
Learn the same things.
Yeah. Well, it says for 3 rounds you can detect. If it's from an item, I can identify the properties.
You'd have to be able to target the item or see the item, which you can't in the dark.
Yeah, I will definitely. How tall are these legs that this hut is on?
They're only like 5 foot tall. You could hop up.
Okay.
I can always send something in and have it bring it back.
So I can just, so the only thing I can see inside this thing is, the only thing that we can see is just a chair.
It's like kind of a silhouette of a chair. You don't actually see the chair. It's only because there's a window on the opposite side of the hut that you can kind of make it out through like the kind of the absence of that shape.
Can I throw some dancing lights in there to just sort of illuminate the space again?
Certainly. As you do so...
Oh God, I'm gonna get murdered.
Seated in the chair.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Is a small porcelain doll.
Jesus is in the chair?
I didn't say
Sorry, I was muted the first time I said it. He said sweet Jesus after you said in the chair.
Yeah, but I'm the GM, not him.
So mean to me, Dag.
Sloppy. All right. The doll wears the same dress as the little girl you saw walking through the mists. In fact, it looks almost to be a dead ringer for her, if not for the very crone-like visage of her face. On one eye, you can see what looks to be almost like a mirrored glass, and on the second, a brilliant and vibrant sapphire shines in the dancing light. The doll remains motionless and simply watches the doorway.
That's unnerving.
Dear.
That's not unnerving.
I'm gonna reach over to Misterman and cast Mage Armor.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yep, you get a +4 armor bonus.
Sweet. I now have.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. As soon as I see Grax do that, I'm like, oh, yes, Yes, that's a good idea. Yes.
It lasts 3 hours, so.
Wait, one moment. That doesn't sound right.
It just scares. It's just unnerving. So Greg's still looking at it, just goes. Eh. That just was.
Carry on. Alright. You've cast Mage Armor on your ally.
Yep. Oh yeah, I guess.
Grax's spells aren't considered divine, are they? Being.
Yeah, he's an Inquisitor, so yes.
I'm an occultist.
Oh, you're an occultist? Oh, then no, they're not.
Oh, thank God.
Don't have to roll yet. It says school
Unintended?
conjuration creation force. So
yes, pun very intended.
Oh, but yeah. So. Yep.
Okay. This one's gonna be the brave soul to cross the threshold.
Well, you know all about curses, don't you? Is this some sort of cursed item?
I mean, surely you can't get cursed a third time, right?
You know,
why would you mess with it? Just go around it. Why are we looking in here?
It's interesting. We don't
It's
see
something
many of
very
these things.
powerful.
Great, we can die curious. Let's do it.
Fortune favors the bold,
Curiosity
after all.
killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. Think on
I've never
that.
heard that one
And
before.
as my mother used to say, fortune favors the bold.
And it got you cursed twice.
Yep. It favors the bold
No.
because they're dead and don't have to worry about such petty things as fortune anymore.
You would also get cursed if you lived on an isle full of gods and their ilk.
I haven't heard of satisfaction bringing the cat back, but I have heard of being satisfied after being pushed and shoved.
Sounds like something else. But let's
Wait.
keep moving.
Mister, what if we just flooded the place and then the doll would flow out with the water?
He takes a step back and casts create water over the doll.
I do the same. Uh-oh.
Oh, we're
6
fucked.
gallons of water. Oh no.
I think a mistake was made.
Run! No!
What is happening?
Sounds like it's going to explode.
Come on, it was red.
Good thing we didn't go in, huh? Huh?
The tiny porcelain doll seems to look at you. It remains unmoving for a moment. And Falgorn, your dancing lights, how long do they last?
1 minute.
At the end of a minute, your light disappears, and the room is plunged into shadow.
I'm going to immediately cast it again if I can.
As you do so, the doll is gone.
Oh. There's just now a look of dread in Mistwin's face.
Happy Halloween!
Oh no, it's
Where'd it go?
it's
Where'd it
Springtrap.
No.
I am gonna turn around. It's right there. Ah! No.
Alright.
Oh no. Like.
I'm having so much fun, you have no idea. Alright.
Damn it, Max, what did you do?
Okay, here we go. Let me just check something real quick. Everyone can make me a perception check.
Oh god. Oh god.
We killed us all. That's what we did. Where's my perception? I can't see it.
Ooh, 19.
I'm yelling at Drax too much.
21!
Alright.
Oh. No.
Alright, I need to roll a d6. Actually, you know what? Chat, can you roll
Wait!
me a d6?
Nope, never mind. I
So
rolled a 6.
exclamation, 1d6, R1d6. I can't remember what my own code is, but it's something like that. and we'll decide what happens next. But in the meantime, guys, really quick, Oiti has just joined us. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. Oiti is a wonderful creator who plays around with some 3D map making on Tailspire, which is a really fun, awesome, and wonderful bit of kit, which I am going to be looking at getting more into now that there is a Hero Forge integration update that has just come out. So I'm very, very keen. All right, so let's see. So everyone, exclamation D6, throw it out there, and then we'll see who gets the extra special.
Irrisen rolled a 5.
Okay, I got a 5, a 1, 3. 3. All right. Last calls before I rolls. Here we go.
And a 1.
Another 1.
Oh, another 1? Yeah.
All right.
One more.
Oiti is amazing, yes. I've seen their Castle Strahd build in bits and pieces. Alright, here we go. Alright, it looks like we're going with... 1, 2, 3... Schooly Eye, number 1, Kyrie.
Oh.
What's up?
I say, yeah, when it was on there twice, I knew it was me.
Oh, yeah. The odds were definitely not in your favor. Okay. As you look around, you fail to notice the dagger that suddenly... Oh, come now. That suddenly slashes at your armor. It cuts through the leather, but not into your leg, and you see that some of it begins to freeze. You then hear the soft tick, 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 tick from these feet as they disappear into the snow. We're gonna roll initiative as this doll has begun its attack.
No. Yeah.
All right, Kyrie, you are up first.
All right. She's muttering some choice words under her breath about this evil son of a bitch. He's trying to stab her now. She's not very happy about it. Okay, so I can hear her, but I don't know where she went, or can I, like, follow?
She shouldn't be too far away, but you're not sure where she is.
Okay. Well, stealthing doesn't help. Apparently, hiding didn't do anything. Okay. Can I? I don't know how to do this. Like, I want to try to listen as close as I can to where I think the footsteps are and strike out at.
Yeah, make a perception check.
All right. Yeah, son.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, that is a natural 20. However, the target number is 30.
What?
It is a small porcelain child dressed in white in the snow. I'm going to say with the hearing that you have, you know that it is somewhere within 5 foot of you.
Okay.
Meaning that I will have you roll a d8, and you can choose from those random locations within 5 foot of you. 8. So that'll attack directly above you. And as you swing into the snow and start to skewer and stab it with your blade, it does not seem that there's anything in there.
Right.
All right. Unless there's anything further with your move action.
I was gonna say only if I can see her. I was gonna study her, but I'm gonna hiss that I know that she's close. More to let everyone know that I think that she's right next to me somewhere, than to, let her know. Like a "hey guys, over here" sort of thing.
All right, Falgon, you're up next.
So as Kyrie lets us know that the doll is somewhere near her, like, are you all right? Are you okay? Did you? Is this is a creepy doll? Nice doll?
Little bastard tried to stab me.
Oh,
Oh dear. Well, I've got an idea. I'll need a few rounds to make it work. But
A few
can't
what?
see anything. Give me just a moment, and he's going to cast Detect Magic again. So I know that for the first round, I just know that there's magic around me, but on round 3, then I'll be able to identify where it actually is.
Unfortunately for you, and for
Really?
many of the other players who tried this on me, I at no point will allow Detect Magic to function as the much higher level version of See Invisibility.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, so there's
Remind me,
I think they
Michael.
were just small and out of view.
Yeah. Sorry, it's I try, and you know what, I've come to the long-term conclusion. It's like at some point or another, I've got to make See Invisibility worth something. So Detect Magic does not work to identify concealed things.
Okay.
You can identify
Fabulous.
that there is magic in the area, but that is about as far as it goes.
Right. If, in that case, then I am going to. So there was no sort of necromancy, or when I did detect magic earlier. So this
No,
isn't
there
like
was
an
no
undead
necromancy.
thing.
None at all.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Then I'm going to
Uh-oh.
prepare a shocking grasp. I'm going to pull the shocking grasp. And I'll just, like pull out a piece of paper and squiggle a lightning bolt on it, and then roll it up into like a little scroll. And as soon as I see it, I'm just gonna pop it. And I'm gonna move I'm gonna stay where I am and just defensively cast that and just be ready. I am ready for a little shit with a knife to show up. Okay, all right. Everybody prepare yourself. This is a little monster. We've done drills about this. It's Cinderfang.
All right. I think I got something. It's not my turn, though.
All right. It is Mistwind then following.
See, if you are speaking, we don't hear you.
Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah.
Mistwind will empower his Kopesh with magic weapon. Just in case something runs up on him. And now I gotta roll on my little table.
Oh.
Because I'm a divine spellcaster.
Uh-oh.
5.
Explodes and flies to another dimension.
What's that do? 5. I'm now deaf for 1 round.
Oh no.
Brilliant. All right. Surrounding the fact that you cannot see this creature, you now can no longer hear it. Oh my.
I can't hear anybody.
First of all, a real quick thank you and shout out to our dear friend Brune Brass Axe. You will not be disappointed. Let me
Oh dear.
Oh no.
let me shift gears real quick.
Uh-oh.
All right. Carry on.
All right.
Mistwin.
Yes.
Anything else on your turn?
No.
All right. In which case, we then go to Grax. You're up next.
All right. So, seeing that we can't see it, and I don't want to be ambushed from the sides next to me, so I'm going to actually cast Create Water in my space, and 6 gallons of water drop onto the ground. I'm attempting to melt the ice with the water, or melt the snow with the water.
Okay, I'm going to say that you are able to create enough water to melt the water from around you. You sink like 5 foot into the ground.
Okay.
And as you do so, you are now there. Not sure what I was supposed to do with that, but yep.
I don't know. I was trying to melt the snow around me, but
you did.
Okay.
And now you're in a pit.
Okay, well, it mainly is there so I don't get jumped, but yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
now isn't the snow? If you fell 5 feet, isn't the snow now higher than your head?
Yes.
Now I can hide in the snow. Actually, I'm going to attempt to. I'm going to move into the snowbank and just get in the side.
Oh, so you're
and
just gonna
attempt
try
to
and
hide
stop
in it.
burrowing in the snow?
No, I'm in the snow. I'm just kind of like the silhouette in the snow and hide myself.
Oh, sure.
the
Now
snow.
you guys want to play it safe now that I've been stabbed.
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
We don't see it. Yeah.
We're like, are you sure you got stabbed? Maybe it was just a really big thorn.
That's a
bush.
20.
I know what stabbing feels like.
Oh,
Would you like me to show you?
well, that seems very rude.
Well, it might have like stabbed you, and now we can't see it, which means I'll go after someone else. As I yell from in the hole.
All right, Cromwell, you're up.
I mean, I'm just going to try what Cromwell usually does and just try and smash this thing.
All right, go ahead.
You're gonna go smash that. Whoa.
The doll is not there.
I was just going on based on the map. What do we see on the map?
You
We
see
don't
everything
see
on the
it.
map except for the doll.
Okay.
And Kyrie has told us that she was stabbed by the doll, but we still can't see it.
And that I think it's right near me.
Right.
And now Kyrie's dead.
Or it was when I yelled out.
Hmm.
I mean, that could work. Breaking.
Well, I mean, the
from
doll came from here, right?
pedestal.
Is there
Yeah.
actually a thing here, or is there nothing here? It's just
It's
the chair's not there.
Break the chair.
Yeah, I'll smash that.
Yeah.
All right. All right, the chair is
I
smashed.
love it.
Yeah, take that.
Well done. Very brave.
Grax just yells up, "Did it work? Is it gone?"
I can't see it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Kyrie, is it gone?
All right. As
going
you
to
say
say
this, Can I get the audience to please roll me another d6, please?
Oh no. Stick out in the hole. Yes.
Mission's unable to hear anything.
Exclamation
So-
d6.
So we just sees Grax yelling, and he's just
Or-
squinting.
They got
You
2
can't
and
hear
4.
him.
2,
3,
4,
2. Oh,
3,
Kichiro, it's your turn.
No.
All right.
Oh,
Let's see what happens. All right, we have 1, 2, Autumn Moon with a result of 4.
Oh, damn, Grax, it's you.
Ah!
You
All
went in the
Damn.
snow and she's chasing after you, I guess.
I'm hiding. You can't see
stab you in
me.
the head. Stab you right in the head.
She needs to make a perception check. All right, let's add this modifier real quick. There we go.
Oh.
All right, now Grax, you don't see the porcelain doll that you saw on the stairs, but you see an adult woman version of the doll. She looks at you, and you watch as her hands, sort of made out of snow, she reaches out and attempts to cover your mouth and drag you into the snow.
It'll be the third time I got pulled into ice since this happened. For a second.
Since I'm holding my action, can I try to stop her with my stalking grasp?
Given that you couldn't see her before she made this attack, the attack needs to go through first. All right.
It just appears.
Here we go.
Well, she's in the hole with me, but yeah.
All right, Grax. That is a 29 to hit.
Do I see her?
Not until after this happens.
Oh well. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a. Oh.
All right, that is 2
Pretty
points
good.
of damage.
Oh.
That's because she's not trying to do massive damage
Yeah.
here. But you're immediately dragged into the snow.
That's the.
All right. At this point,
Oh.
you had a held action. Falgorn, you can have your held action.
Absolutely, I'm going to. I'm gonna. Oh Lord. Alright, so she's not on the thing on the. I just toss it onto her there.
Oh god.
Did that hit?
14
Yeah.
will not hit.
Oh.
It's only 14. Oh.
Reroll
I don't get
it
any bonuses.
as
Well, it's a touch though, doesn't it? It says hit on the thing.
Oh, it might have. Hold on. Let me double check that.
It says hit on the one thing.
A 14. Yeah, no, 14 will hit her touch.
Yay!
But she's also upgraded, so that might not be accurate.
No, it is. Yep, that'll hit.
No, I'm sorry. I was saying because it says hit in there, but you said it didn't.
Oh, yep.
But she was buffed. Yeah.
All right. 7 points of electric damage.
She's like, stop it! And you see the scroll just sort of burst into a flurry of electricity as it smacks her.
All right. As she lures Grax into the snow,
No.
she pulls him close and opens her mouth. And as she goes in for what looks to be a kiss, instead she opens her lips and this blue fog starts to pour out.
Oh no.
And Grax needs to make me a will save.
Ah!
Oh dear.
What? No! I'm using my advantage! Or my hero point.
Hero point. All right.
wait, no. Too late.
Oh, well, I've got 2, it's fine.
All right. Hero point's coming out.
Oh, yeah. Yes. What? Oh, no!
I'm gonna misfortune that. Reroll it.
All right. And Marcus is given an insight bonus as well. So let's do the misfortune. Here we go.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, no!
No!
What? No!
That is
Oh,
still a failure. All right.
Wow.
I'm like,
3 failures.
All right. Your insight bonus. Here is what happens.
Shoot.
Grax, I would like for you to permanently lower your dexterity
What?
by 6.
What? No!
Oh.
Wait, okay, so,
That was unfortunate.
okay, that's 7, I think, now.
That was just meant to be, apparently.
Wait. Yeah, 7.
All right.
No, 8.
Damn.
Sorry. Math.
So, what happens here
Oh no!
is you watch as your body starts to transform into porcelain. Your bones become rigid and brittle, and your body begins to shape so that the leathery skin of your goblin face has started to transform into porcelain. But this is only the beginning. Alright. You guys cannot see this happen, however. Kichiro, you're up. Now, keeping in mind she hadn't stealthed, she did not have the opportunity to do so. So she is still a threat.
Oh my god.
Is she currently visible, or is she in the snow with
She's
Grax?
in the snow and visible.
Oh, so she is visible. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Is it too late to just cut our losses, leave Grax here, and run away?
Nope, never is.
Can we do that? Sometimes a strategic retreat is the best course of action. Yeah, so I need to free him. She's holding on to him still, right?
Yeah, I think she's
You're
still
muted.
holding on to me.
Oh, yes, she's holding him by his cheeks and almost tenderly leaning over him.
This is fine.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, can you because I forgot what it does. Can you remind me what the whetstone of keen edges does to my weapon?
You take an action and you run it across your blade and you double your crit range. Meaning that what's your crit range currently? 19 to 20?
Yeah.
So you would go 16 to 20. So anything between 16 and 20 would be a crit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It does take you a move action to strike your blade. No, sorry, it's a standard action to strike your blade. But I'd presume that before every battle, you would strike it before sheathing it, if that makes sense.
Yes. Yeah, because he would absolutely use that. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, as Kichiro is going to move forward and draw his katana, kind of like, once he gets it out, he's going to kind of drag it through the snow, and then in sort of like an upward slash into her to try to avoid hitting Grax as much as possible.
Yep. Go ahead, make your attack. Don't roll a 1.
It looks cool. Let's see if it works.
Don't roll.
Oops, that's the wrong thing. That's not what I want.
All right. A flash of Tianese steel arcs in the snow.
Oh.
And narrowly
Ooh.
misses.
You got a hero point.
You do have a hero point and a nat 20.
That's true. I do have those. Yeah, we'll use the hero point. Why not?
All right,
Save
hero
that shiny
point.
nat 20 for later.
All right. There's actually a technique called the... It sounds cooler in Japanese, but it's called the washing line. And well, the way it works is it's a very, very long strike where you strike downwards in an attack. And without losing any momentum, turn that downward strike into an upwards one using sheer brute muscle force. And you kind of perform this technique as you swing down and you miss, but you then suddenly, before the blade hits Grax, you flick it upwards to try and cut up into the porcelain shell of the creature.
Sweet. I like it. Alright. So, you take that.
Nice.
You still have to hit, don't you? Roll. I don't know.
You have to roll to hit first, yeah.
Alright.
Get her. Get her.
Get her. Oh. Oh. God. Oof.
All right. Unfortunately, that is still not quite enough. What are you doing? Stop that. Yes. Unfortunately, that is still not quite enough. You do have your nat 20.
No, I'm good. I'll hold on to that.
Boss fight just turned into a bop. Alright. Alright. Alright, that is you, Kichiro. Kyrie, you're up.
May I take a... if you take a 5-foot step, does that count as in anything?
Nope.
Okay. then I would like to study this bastard.
Studied. You've inspected
And
the target.
then I would like to stab it. And am I flanking?
You are indeed, so you get a +2 to your attack.
So that'll be +3 total. As soon as I find my weapon. There it is. Take that in your face.
Oh, what?
Oh, no, you did not.
Wait, that shouldn't have been.
What?
Sorry, 1 second. Let me just check. No, that will hit. Yep, that will actually.
Alright.
Alright.
And I don't add anything on the damage, correct? For flanking?
You add your sneak attack.
Okay. Alright,
Ooh.
so I am, and last time I had to just roll that in chat because it didn't add it.
Yes.
So +1 from studying will be you,
Alright.
and then a d6.
What?
Interesting.
What?
No, the damage will go through more than that. It's just using its unmodified stats. So it will do damage, but of course the porcelain shell is quite hard, and the blade, while it finds purchase, only scrapes against the porcelain.
Alright.
Alright. Now, that is all. Falgorn.
Oh God. I'm seeing all this happen. Am I flanking as well?
No, but you can 5-foot step and be flanking if you would like to move to here.
Fabulous.
All right.
I will do it. I'm gonna do like the electricity worked last time. We are gonna hope and pray that it will work again. And it's you have at you, monstrous creature.
All right. Well,
Nice.
unfortunately, as you attempt a shocking grasp,
Ah!
you are doing so in melee range.
Oh, yeah, so...
And in Pathfinder, casting a spell within stabbing range is a stab-worthy offense. She takes her clawed hand.
I cast it defensively last time and did not hit this time. That is my
Ooh.
Oh!
Am I
Alright.
dead?
No,
Nice
you only
job.
take 3 points of physical damage, 6 points of cold. Now you must make a concentration check.
A concentration check.
Oh, for the...
Indeed.
Is that? Let me see. Where's my concentration?
Wait, that's just a con.
It should say CC under where your spells is.
Oh, it's under spells. Okay. There we go. CC.
Yeah.
Concentration check. Oh, I think I failed that, didn't
That does, which means your spell simply fizzles.
I? Oh my God.
You do have a hero point if you want to re-roll that, but I mean.
Yeah. Let's re-roll the concentration because I feel like we're gonna need all the help we can get here.
All right, re-roll the concentration.
Here we
Yeah.
That'll succeed. Now make your touch attack as you manage to concentrate despite getting struck in the chest by.
Well, did I already make the touch attack, or do I need to do another one?
You need to do another one. So you haven't made one this. Yeah.
Because I.
Oh wait, no, you made one up ahead. Sorry. Yes. No,
I did make one.
No,
and
that,
I
yeah,
don't
you
want
did.
to take
Sorry,
this
I will
one.
take that. I'm not going to use that natural one for this round. No, it's fine. No. Yeah. So your shocking grasp will deal 6 points of damage.
Oh. Not doing great, but
Okay.
okay.
Not bad. All right, Mistwind. Can you upgrade the boss again?
All right.
Give me
So
Don't do it.
Give me
I
two
will
this
die.
way.
Give me 2 seconds. I have to check something.
No.
No longer, inhibited because of first round of combat because of powerless prophecy. Nor is he no longer deafened. Takes his Kopesh and slices into his hand as he casts barbed chains on the thing. Then I'm gonna use my hero point because that's dumb.
All right,
Yeah.
hero point.
I don't know why it rolled twice. Why did it roll twice? I only...
You rolled your attack and then your attack.
Yeah.
And then it rolled a will save, which he failed.
Well, yeah, but it rolled 2 attacks.
Oh, it's...
What? One's at a +5. What?
One says CL check.
What do
Oh.
you
I don't know.
check?
I have no idea.
Did you have an ongoing spell?
No.
That's weird.
I think I might have... Oh, that's because I clicked full cast, not just the
Ah,
attack.
right. Okay, yep, cool.
But
Carry on.
But
Alright,
it does
so-
have a will save, so it did fail its will save.
Yep.
So it
Tell us what
takes.
happens.
All right. So small black demonic portal kind of opens up and shoots a spiky chain out into the thing, as it takes 3 piercing damage, I think. Oh, slashing damage. And since it failed its will save, it is shaken for...
It is immune to shaken, and it takes no damage.
Oh,
Okay.
what's happening?
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh,
There's so much.
immune to shaken and takes no damage. Okay. That's all I can do.
Are we gonna die? Especially if it gets upgraded. Oh no.
Alright. Well, that is unfortunate. You managed to hit, but it seems to shake off your spell, Grax.
I don't actually know what I can do in this situation because I'm grabbed. I guess I'll try to escape the grab? Or can I? Actually, can I? Because my hands are free, right? Oh, but I haven't actually taken damage. I've just taken dexterity damage. If I heal myself, will I heal the dexterity damage, or is that not a... Oh, no! I guess I just try to free myself.
Okay, cool. You break
I
free.
can't
She's not
speak,
like I said,
Oh.
she's not holding you in any particularly strong grapple. You pull your head out of her hands.
Ah, my face. I guess.
God.
5-foot step. I guess just go here. As I kind of back up, holding my face. So wait, if she just wasn't even holding on that tight, could I have? Is breaking off still a standard action? Like a?
It is.
an
You
action
just still
to-
need to
Oh,
take the
okay.
action to do so.
So then, yeah, I guess that, and then the move back, and I guess I'm done with that then.
All right.
As I kind of like, my face is all cracky, and I'm like, what's happening? Ah! And then, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Cromwell.
Fear has hit cracks.
Everything seems difficult to.
Let's just re-roll a bunch of like 8th level characters.
I'm good.
Oh my god.
All right, Cromwell. What's the rub? What are we doing?
To a doll.
A giant porcelain mannequin.
Oh yes, mannequin. Can I use one of my hero points and try and target like a knee of it to just like shatter its knee?
Yeah, I'd be happy for that. I mean, this is porcelain after all.
Yeah.
I'd say that targeting the knee is a pretty accurate thing, so I'd say you take a -2 penalty on that.
Okay.
All right. Our monk steps
I'm
up.
trying to find a weak spot because it seems to be also pretty.
Do you wanna go flanking with
resistant to-
Falgorn?
Where is he? Falgorn. There.
Yeah.
Sure.
Beauty. All right. Clenching your fists, our monk Cromwell goes for his attack as he aims at this creature's knee.
Oh no.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
What?
Reroll it.
Oh, Mr. It.
You
God.
haven't used it this round, so yes, you may.
Ah.
Still a miss.
What's that? What?
You do have 2 hero
That is a
points.
miss. You already used one just to make that.
No, you didn't. Did you?
I said, can I use a hero point for that?
No. You don't. You don't need. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant you didn't need to use your hero point for it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, sure, I'll use one.
That'll hit.
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I was like, what? It says miss.
No. That'll hit. Like I said, the unmodified stat
Okay.
is much higher, but this one actually.
Gotcha.
I'm
Oh.
making the adjustments. All right, so
Thank
that
God.
is 6 points
Oh,
of damage.
what?
All right.
Oh,
So, as you hit this, the knee cracks, and that crack continues up its body. And as it does so, the creature shatters to pieces. None of you buying this, are you?
No.
I assumed something worse was coming out of it, honestly.
Oh, God.
we need that for more battle.
All right, thank you to Brass Brune
All
for
right.
yet another.
What next? God.
So, emerging out of the shattered porcelain body.
Oh,
Heck is that?
fuck me. I did not
What?
like that name.
Sounds like fun.
All right,
What?
is this creature. You can see that the little girl's face is still intertwined within the maelstrom of shadows that now emanate and pour out of the porcelain body. Its thick, almost witch-like bony claws reach out with deadly pallid arms covered in tattoos.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I think it might be time to go.
All right,
Oh.
the creature.
Oh no.
Now, thankfully, because the porcelain is no longer here, it no longer does dexterity damage. Let me read how this ability works.
So wait, is Grax's dexterity like permanently lowered?
Oh, okay, cool. All right, it is going to reach out at. You know what? It's going to reach out at Cromwell because Cromwell is the one who broke it. And Cromwell is the one about to be hit.
Plus 18.
Plus our entire AC.
Yeah, pretty much. Cromwell, you take.
Yes.
Wait, why are you taking 10 points of damage? That is not correct.
Bludgeoning,
a lot of damage.
slashing, evil magic.
Evil match.
That's why.
That's weird.
Bludgeoning, slashing.
That's a third of my health.
Okay, well, could you heal up 4 hit points for me, please?
Okay, I can indeed.
And then could you make me a
The
will
game
save?
just keeps upgrading it by
Yeah,
like
will save.
tenfold.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, that is just shy of what you need. The
What?
DC is a
Oh,
20.
Oh.
What happened?
And third level. We need.
Yeah, I've probably got the highest will
like
save of
20
everyone.
minutes.
Look, I want to say this is a double boss buff. This is a double boss buff. This is a CR. This went from a CR2 to a CR4 to a CR7.
Okay, so what you really meant was, Cromwell, can you please roll me a natural 20?
Yeah,
I'm
basically.
actually going to die.
All right.
Cromwell, can you please roll me a new character?
So, yeah, so basically, yeah, that at the moment. So, Cromwell, you take 4
But I'm
points
at the
of
bud.
permanent wisdom damage.
Oh,
4 points.
jeez.
Now, what you watch
Oh.
happen is this claw reaching for you. However, this creature appears almost incorporeal. It's not incorporeal, I'm just describing it as best I can, right? And as it reaches to scratch you, instead of clawing into your flesh, it seems to tear out what looks to be a piece of this glowing blue energy. The little girl is telling you to run. Her voice within the maelstrom is fighting against this creature. This creature seems to then use its other action with its claw to sort of force the soul of the little girl back into the shadowy, twisting wretches within.
So I saw that as it was ripping my energy out.
Yeah, like it was she was trying to help you. She was like trying to grab onto his
Can
arm
I
and
use
try
my last hero point and my key power to try and eject the little girl? As this thing's ripping my soul out, I'll actually push more energy and like take more wisdom damage to push her out.
What?
All right. I'm not going to take a hero point. Instead, I'm going to offer you this. I will give you a series of 2 checks to make. One of which will involve the will save to try and resist this effect. As you force yourself, your soul is leaving your body willingly to go and try and grab onto the girl and pull her out, right?
Basically,
However, if you fail your will save, you will take 2d6 wisdom damage instead of the 1.
No.
Mostly because you are willing to do this. However, the other catch is, if you succeed and manage to pull her out, you will gain a hero point.
Yeah, I'll try it.
All right.
Is there any way that
Gain
you
more
can,
wisdom.
Like, help him?
You can cheer him on. All right. So here we go. This is a will
You
save.
should
to
get
begin-
more wisdom.
So this is going to be a will save to begin with. So this is just to kind of, again, this is the damage that you're going to take.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
All right. You resist the damage. So
Ooh.
it is a resistance half, not a resistance full.
Yep.
Which is
Ooh.
still pretty freaking nasty. That is 5 points of wisdom damage that you've taken willingly as your soul leaves. However, because you've actually taken so much, it's lowered the DC. I need another will save from you.
Ooh.
Now, of course, this takes into account the wisdom damage that you've just taken. With a 17, thanks to what you've lowered it from your sacrifice, you do manage to pull the child out and to safety. This has enraged the creature as it lashes out.
That used some of my key points as well.
It will use 1 key point.
Okay.
Yeah, because obviously you're yeah, that's fine. But yes, the creature is unable to hold on to the little girl. What is that? What impact does that have? That has lots of little impacts. First of all, okay, so I'm going to share with you the mechanic
Oh, we're all gonna
because
die.
Brune paid for the mechanic, and technically, Cromwell, you have resolved it. If you killed this creature, it would then retreat back into the porcelain doll, which you would then need to beat, and then it retreats back into the little porcelain doll. However, by removing the girl's soul, this creature can no longer retreat into its corporeal form.
Ooh.
So you have successfully managed to eject it from its body by
Now we just
removing
need
the
to
girl.
kill it.
It seems to be more interested, however, in re-assimilating the girl than killing you guys right now. Just food for thought. All right, Kichiro, it is your turn.
Hey, how are you gonna follow that up?
Right? I gotta follow that now? You just dove
Seppuku.
into this thing and pulled a girl's soul out of it. I can't follow that. Kichiro walks away, ashamed of himself. No, I'm just kidding.
He just walks away.
So, Kichiro is going to stick with the idea that our best course of action, which would have been not to come in here in the first place, though, is that now that we've gotten the girl out of this thing, is to get the hell out of here. So with that in mind, he is going to sort of look before he does anything, he's going to kind of look at the magic users and sort of ask them if they have anything that could, like, kind of hold this thing or impede it if they were to try to beat a retreat out of here.
Can I tell if this thing, now that we're talking souls and pulling souls out of things, is this thing undead? Like, can I tell whether or not this thing is, like, potentially an undead creature?
It's not.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna look at him and be like, the best I can do is try to distract it a bit.
All right. Anyone else on the magic front?
I could maybe do something, but this thing seems a little strong for what I can currently do. I could try, though.
I can also try my tactic again, assuming that it was just the porcelain doll form was protecting it.
Okay, so...
Otherwise I could summon something to help fight it, but...
Alright, Sulia has given you an insight bonus. You ready?
Okay.
Here it is. Get the hell out of there.
Yes, I mean, that's what I'm trying to organize right now, is us getting out of here.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the skinny. It's got a 100-foot fly speed. So what you need to do is you need to separate, split up, and then hide. You will not outrun this thing if you run in a group and if you run in the same direction.
Right.
You do know that you need to head to the south west along the Harrow Trail.
All right, cool.
But you can do so and try to lose it in the forest.
All right. So with that in mind, and everybody knows where they're supposed to be going, yes? Like, because I don't want to say it out loud so this thing knows what the plan is.
Yeah.
All right. So Kichiro is going to kind of nod towards Cromwell to sort of run with the girl to get it away from this thing. He's going to tell the magic users to throw what they can at it, and then he's going to attack it to try to distract it so Cromwell can get away and get a little bit of a head start.
All right. Okay. So you're going to hit it now and try and distract it?
Yes, to give Cromwell sort of a head start to get the girl out of there.
Okay.
Or her soul,
Make your
at least.
attack.
Oh.
Critical threat. Crit not
Yeah.
confirmed.
Oh.
Dang it.
Sadly
So
not
close.
confirmed. All right, deal
Dang.
your damage. You deal no damage to the creature.
Oh no.
Wheat. Of course not. Why would I?
Why would you? All right. Cool, Kijiro, your blade goes straight through it. It does not seem to have deterred or distracted from it. Kyrie, you're up next. Now, this
goody.
creature still counts as your studied target.
Okay, I was just gonna ask that actually.
Yeah, it is
So
the
thank you
same
for that.
creature.
Okay. Hold on. Thank you.
I cannot hold on any longer, Captain. I have the power. All right.
Can I hold until everyone is... I don't know how far out this thing goes. New throw... Oh, with a range increment of 10 feet. Okay. I'm going to wait until everybody is at least 10 feet away.
Sure.
And then I'm going to throw the Tanglefoot bag at it to try to hold it. Or slow it, at least.
Sure, I'm happy for that. All right. Falgorn.
I'm just gonna look at everyone and I'm going to say, all of you, get out. I'm sorry that our little field trip turned into this, but leave now. And he's gonna He's gonna use his movement to pull as many pieces of paper out of his bag of holding as he can. And he's gonna throw them up in the air, and because he's a sylph, there's all of these sort of air currents around him constantly. And he's going to use his swift action to cast, not to cast, but to use Arcane Strike. And he's going to grab one of the pieces of paper and just slam it. And I'm going to try to keep it as distracted as possible and focused on me and what's going on. So this is now a +1 weapon, and it's considered magical. So let's see if I can actually hit it with this thing. I don't have the +1 on this. And if I want to hit it, oh my God, I'm gonna try to hug it.
Evidently. All right, let's see what happens with the critical failure.
Oh no.
All right, pick a number between 1 to 5.
I will pick right in the middle 3. Oh God.
All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, you were using a spell, yes?
No.
Nope. You were using a melee attack.
Yes.
All right, you are slowed for 1 round, meaning that that means you are moving at half speed and can only take either a move or a standard action in the following round.
I'm gonna just look at everyone and say, I taught you everything you need to survive out here. Don't die for nothing right now. And I'm gonna just jump right into the thing and try to keep it distracted.
You are aware that if no one tries to escape and you're all trying to keep it distracted, no one goes anywhere, right? Just want to be clear on that. All right, Mistwin, how do you want to sacrifice yourself for the group?
Oh no, Mistwin's gonna just seeing that 2 people are ready to make their escape. Is there a dash? Like, is that a thing?
Yes, it is called a full withdraw. You ignore your first attack of opportunity, and you run at quadruple your move speed.
I will do that. Quadruple times is 80 because I only have 20. So it's just gone at this point.
Yes.
There you go. You run to there.
This is just like, all right. No, but in reality, he sees the opportunity, knows that this is very much Sisyphus in the Rock type deal, and just runs.
All right, you turn and you run. Okay, Grax, you're up next.
All right. I just look at Felgard and I'm like, Felgard, go, come on. And I'm gonna at the Soul Leader, I'm going to attempt my ability, an enchantment focus power called Cloud Mind. I don't know if it works, but this is what I got.
It is immune.
Oh my God.
Oh, God damn it. No! It doesn't
Get
even make will saves.
Everybody get the fuck out.
Right? Leave, man.
Oh no, I was trying to
I'm
help.
just gonna yell right in Grax's
You can
face
help
and
by
clap.
leaving.
Ah!
Well, Grax,
As
you've already
he's trying
cast
to
it.
start casting, I'm like,
Yeah, no,
leave,
I marked it off.
All right.
So I think it's
You
5,
can take your movement. Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Runs away, tears streaming down his eyes.
let me have a decent death scene for
Dude.
God's sake.
Streaming down my porcelain face.
All right, Cromwell.
Is the spirit of the girl still around, or is she buggered off?
She's kind of there. Like she's out now.
Okay, well, I mean, I think Kichiro was trying to get me to usher her away. I don't exactly know how to usher spirit. It's not quite my realm, but spiritual things.
Sure, yep.
So I'll sort of beckon to her as a try to do a withdraw.
You do
has
so.
it, hang on, has it already? I don't know if this thing's got like unlimited attacks, but has it already been smashing on everyone else?
Unlimited
running away?
attacks.
It will get an attack of opportunity, but if you full withdraw, it will not get an opportunity to take it.
Yeah, I'll do a full withdrawal just because
Yep.
I feel like this thing could try and rip the rest of my soul out.
Yep,
Otherwise-
not a problem. You managed to escape quite quickly. All right. The creature is going to turn and go for,
Oh no.
let's see, Falgorn.
No.
You seem very willing to lay your life down.
Well, these are my students. I'm the one that brought them out here.
All right, that is a 29 to hit.
Oof.
It's just barely you make it. Just barely.
Sorry, what was the word you just used?
Just barely. Yeah.
As you say the magic word.
Oh no! Oh gosh! The bear.
Out from the bushes behind you charges
Oh.
a massive bear. An owlbear, in fact.
It's a friend.
I'm sorry. Is this a Halloween thing? We now have a secret word.
Yes. No, actually, I was legitimately like waiting for like an opening.
There's just this whirlwind of paper around Falgorn as he's now about to be mauled by a soul eater and an owlbear. Absolutely the way that old gypsy said he was gonna go. You know?
All right. As the owlbear leaps out, it jumps on top of Falgorn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. Does anyone know how to play taps?
As it does so.
My question is, if our teacher dies, do we all pass?
Before he died, he said we passed.
I mean, yeah, you could tell anyone anything. But more specifically, as the owlbear leaps over and on top of Falgorn, it begins to maul the creature.
Ooh.
Not well.
Oh gosh.
Not well at all. But then you also hear another noise coming from the distance.
What's that? What?
Oh.
Oh yeah! Sweet!
From nearby, you see
Yes.
DT.
DT!
He doesn't greet you. He doesn't say anything. He's busy
No,
shooting
I know.
a
I'm
thing made of
just saying
smoke.
that myself.
Now, ironically,
I'm still running.
there's no damage that's being done. DT can't do damage with this particular weapon, but the light from his gun is creating these almost like pockets in the shadow that it needs to take time to reform. As long as DT is laying down covering fire, the creature is unable to move. All right,
Hint, hint is
Ki-
pretty much what Dag just said.
Kichiro, it's your turn.
I was just waiting for my turn to come back around. That's all.
All right.
So, full retreat. I'm out of here.
All right. Beautiful. Full withdraw. Done. Back to the top of the round. Kyrie.
All right. Well, since I don't need to waste my Tanglefoot bag now, I am also going to full retreat. I will go south and then west.
All right.
What is my movement speed? Sorry, hold on.
No, that's fine. A full withdraw is pretty conclusive.
All right.
All right. Falgorn.
Since everyone seems to be running in the same direction, and we were explicitly given the instruction not to do that,
the only person who's not is Grax.
I am.
I went south
To
first,
be
man.
fair, we can only go so many directions, and then it bottlenecks. So we all have to go
Yeah.
the same way eventually.
And I went west and south.
I'm
So
going
to. I'm actually gonna head north with our friend, and run with him. So full withdraw.
Oh,
It's
he's
like
not running.
dodging. You what?
He's not running.
Yeah, he's fighting this thing.
Yeah, he's laying down covering fire.
I'm going to like roll away from the owlbear and this other thing, and because I am slowed, I'm going to do like a full withdraw, like
15, 30, so
about
that's 60 foot. Yeah.
like, yeah.
All right. So as you head off,
You're going back into the.
All right. So as you head off in that different direction, let's see if the owlbear made any more progress. He got a nat 3, nat 20. Didn't confirm though.
Nah.
But he did get a hit in. Let's see if he does anything with it. He does nothing with it. All right. Okay. DT says.
This thing is the final boss.
DT basically says, I ain't got enough bullets in here in order to keep him off you, mate. You're gonna have to try and make as much distance as you can. I'll buy you maybe a couple of minutes. The creature seems more invested in going after the little girl than it does anyone else. As you reach the trail up ahead, you can see in front of you the little girl appear again. She looks you in the eye and says, "Thank you. But you need to turn back before the winter devours you." And then, with a cold wind, she blows away. The group separated. You hear the distant sounds of the gunshots fading. And as the cold blizzard encapsulates you, I need all the party members to make me a survival check. Now, if anyone rolls a natural 1 on this, you will find your way into the company of the shadow creature again, and your character will be no more.
What if you don't have ranks in it and not trained?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
There is a DC, and there is getting lost, but that one.
Natural 20!
Nice. All right. Okay. All right. It takes a little while for Falgorn to catch up. But more or less, you guys are able to follow the trail, work your way through the woods, and inevitably make your way deep into the forest. Now, the forest itself seems to almost be its own unique world. A mysterious, fey-like environment surrounds you. The frozen lands, the wintry cold, they all seem to blow outwards to a point where icicles are sort of frozen sideways on some of the trees here. You come to what looks to be a series of igloos. Let's see. Nope. No, that's the map. Okay, cool. Let's go to the map. Boom. There it is. All right. you come to a series of igloos, long since abandoned. You can see that around the trees, as I mentioned, the icicles seem to be blown backwards from what appears to be a large center point. A massive ring covered in these icy mushrooms and stalagmites that are pushed outwards, almost as if a meteor or an explosion had happened at its epicenter. This is the last opportunity for respite for our characters.
Poking out his face like, oh, it's never coming back.
I'm definitely gonna crawl into an igloo and fall the hell down and just like get myself rested as well as possible.
All right. Collapsing in an igloo.
I'd like to suggest establishing a guard for sleeping after what we just went through.
Absolutely. There's absolutely no harm in that.
Miss Lynn will offer to take the first shift, considering. No.
Yeah, I'll sort of poke my head out of the igloo and be like, I will take the last one. I will be much more useful to everyone after I have slept.
Do Elves in Pathfinder need the full 8 hours of sleep, or is it
no?
like?
Well, it's 8 hours of rest, so it doesn't necessarily have to be consecutive rest. It can very much be like 6 hours of actual sleep, and then like 2 hours of downtime work.
All right. I didn't know if they just did the 4 hours of meditation, like in.
Elves do, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Misson will basically take the longest shift to make sure that everybody else gets adequate rest. Then.
All right, you rest up and you recuperate. That night, your dreams are plagued with visages of this creature made of shadow, ripping the soul of that child from its body. You also get the vision of this soul-eating creature embedding itself into the doll. The doll which you had left behind in your frantic escape. The doll that had two eyes, one that was blue and sapphire in color, and the other which was like a mirror. As we pan away, we find ourselves in an unseen tower, a tall wizard's tower, where a man seems to be looking through the eyeglass of the tiny doll, with frozen images of 6 warriors that have interfered with their plans. And with that, we're going to end today's session. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. We hope that you had a wonderful day. Hope that you enjoyed the session, guys. We are going to have a long rest, and most importantly, you're going to level up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now,
it doesn't fix my dex, though.
After trauma like that.
Now, as always, whenever we get a boss buff, we also provide, instead of a magic item, we provide a boon which comes from your experience. Now, here is the boon from your experience. The first boon is you will have spirit sense. Your characters may use detect magic in the same way that one would use detect undead. This is a instead of, if you have the detect magic spell, you may use it to detect spirits.
Oh, okay.
The second effect that you will have is that you will be doing extra damage to creatures or constructs that are vulnerable to things like bludgeoning damage. So creatures like golems and stuff like that, or ice elementals and things. Any type of bludgeoning damage you do, whether that's by a weapon or by your hands, you will deal extra damage to it. So that was the benefit for the little doll. That was the benefit for the bigger doll. Sorry, no, that was the benefit for the bigger doll and benefit for the soul creature. And that is what you guys got. So thank you, of course, to Brune Brassax for those massive contributions. So very, very generous. And as we always say, all contributions this period are going towards flying me to the US. So if you guys are interested, I'll be at Convergence in the US, in Utah, in May next year. So save the dates. Come check those out. More details to follow. Now, we're gonna go and raid. We're gonna go and raid stuff because we are crawling into the overtime, and of course our dear friend Kyle has to away to their own stream.
Yeah, we're actually doing our finale of our little mini campaign today. So I'm really excited.
Oh, amazing! Are you starting your about to start screen thingy thing?
Yeah, it should be up right now.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Let's see if we can go and raid straight into our different Kyle. If my computer's not going to be slow as heck. Hey, thank you so much. Oh wait, no. Do you know how slow it is? It's only now telling me I've got a hype train.
Wow. Oh my god.
All right, bear with me. I think I need a cheeky refresh.
Is it Play Nerd Allies?
Yeah.
It is Play Nerd Allies.
Because I can.
Oh yes, if you
try
could,
to do
that
it.
would be lovely, and that would save me a bunch of stuff.
Yep.
Yay!
Cool. All right, guys,
Awesome.
we are going to go and raid.
This is awesome.
All of the love to all of our sponsors, Hero Forge, Fantasy Grounds, and of course Sirenscape. Thank you to our lovely audience members, without whose generosity we would not be able to continue doing this amazing thing that we're doing. As always, guys, stay safe, stay wonderful, be the best you that you can be, and until we meet again, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.